5, 6, 7, 8. Cross and up, push. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new dance tutorial to Forgive Me by Chloe and Halle. I love this song and this routine is such a fun one. It's not too fast, it's quite slow, and I feel like this routine is all about confidence. So I'm going to be breaking down all of the steps for you guys so that you can learn it. Some quick disclaimers before we get started. The song won't be in this video, so if you haven't already watched the dance video with the music, I recommend watching that a few times through just so you get an idea of like the part that we're going to be dancing to, and just so you get familiar with the song if you aren't already familiar. That will be linked down below in the description, and it will also be the pinned comment of this video. Second disclaimer, this tutorial will be mirrored, so everything behind me will flip around, and I will always say if I'm using my right arm or my left leg so that you guys can always make sure that you're on track. And third disclaimer, I am sorry if it's a little bit noisy, the birds are singing and it might be a little bit windy just because I'm filming outside, but you guys know the drill if you've been watching my videos for a while. Obviously at the minute I'm filming all of my tutorials outside, but I love that I'm still able to make these videos for you guys, and I'm so glad that you are enjoying them. So yeah, I hope you don't mind too much, and if you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I post dance videos and dance tutorials every single week, so if you like dance you definitely come to the right channel. But I'm going to stop rambling on and let's get started learning this routine. So we're going to come in at the beginning of the song, so there are like 2 counts of 8, which is like the introduction, and then we're going to come in when they start singing. So the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to step forward on this left leg, and we're going to cross this right arm over, and we're going to kind of like punch down. We're then going to bring it up, and as we bring it up, we're bringing the right leg up with it, so it's kind of like your arm is controlling your leg. So you're stepping and you're pulling that hand into a fist. As you pull it up, you're bringing that right leg up, and then you're pushing it down to the floor. And this is quite boom, boom, boom. So you want to make sure that you have a bit of a bounce. In theory, all you're doing is you're just stepping on that left leg, crossing that right arm over, bringing it up, controlling your leg, and then placing it down. And that right arm is just punching it down. And as you place that right leg down, you want to bring this left arm to your chest. So that's going to look like 1 and hit. From here, you're going to hit this left arm to the left. So basically you just want to kind of clap your hands, so it's like so. Your right arm is going to come across as that left arm goes all the way around. As this arm gets to here, we're going to step on this right leg and we're going to hit boom and boom. So that's just 2 steps on this right leg, and the left leg is just popping up twice. And I say this in all of my tutorials that have this move in. The more that you add a bit of a ripple, the better that this will look, but it doesn't have to be too crazy, it can just be like a minor ripple. As we do this move, our arms are just going to push down the side of our body like so. So 1 and 2. From here, we're going to place this left leg down and we're going to step this right leg out towards the front, and we're going to hit out, in, out. So that right leg is just going out, coming in, going back out. And with our arms are just going to hit up, in, out. So basically you want to think of levels. So the first time it's going higher, it's coming in, it's going low. And this is really relaxed. If you want to keep your hands in like this relaxed position, feel free. If you want to put them in a fist, feel free, as long as you're hitting those 3 kind of motions. That's the main thing. So we're hitting 1 and 2. From here, we're going to step on this right leg, we're going to push that left hand around as we step, and we're going to face the back, and we're going to twist our whole body over to the left. So we're going to have a moment where we basically look towards the front. We're then going to use this right arm, we're going to cross it again like we did at the beginning, we're going to put it into a fist, and we're going to pull that back around like so. So that's just going to be boom and hit. And we have 2 counts where we're going to bend into this left leg and we're going to hit boom and boom. And this is more of like a shoulder motion, so you want to think your right shoulder is going down and your left shoulder is going up, and your right arm is just staying down in a fist. So we're hitting boom and boom. And this move's quite sassy, it's quite relaxed, it's not too dramatic, it's just hitting those counts like so. Boom and boom. From here, we're going to do a hip dip to the left. So we're going to sink into that hip And as we do so, our arms are just coming up our side like so. We're then going to do another hip dip to the right, and our arms are going to come all the way up to the back of our head. So that's just 2 hip dips, one to the left, one to the right. So we're hitting boom and boom. And the more that you give these and the more confident you are, the better that they will look. So I just recommend like giving them 100%. So we finished here. We're going to step on this left leg. We're going to step forward, and we're going to step forward. So we're going to do 2 steps, first on the left, then on the right. And as we do so, our arms are just coming up. Good. We're then stepping on this left leg to face the front. And as we do so, we're just kind of dropping our arms. And then we're going to bring this right leg in to hit in and in. All we're doing here is this right leg is just tapping twice, and that right hip is pushing up. And all we're doing with the arms is they're coming from the left and they're coming in, and then they're coming in. So again, levels. It's going to be up and down, and that's just on those taps. We're then going to hit boom. So we're just stepping that right leg out, we're clicking our hands, and we're leaning forward ever so slightly as we do so. We're then going to hit tap with that right hand across our body. We're then going to tap on our left knee, and we're going to drop down, and we then have a count to bring it back up. So from here, we're going to hit boom, hit, click, tap, and up. And you do have like a second to kind of bring that up and really feel through that motion. From here, we're going to jump our legs together. We're going to jump them together to the right diagonal. We're going to basically swing our hands over our heads. They're going to the back of our head. We're then going to step forward on this right leg, and we're going to catch 1 and 2. So we're just stepping twice, like a toe tap, twice, once to the right diagonal and then once to the front. And all we're doing there is we're lifting that right arm up like so. And this is kind of to say like what you say in, like so. So again, quite a sassy move. And with this left arm, feel free to just kind of keep it relaxed on your joggers or whatever trousers you're wearing. So we're hitting jump and hit, hit. From here, we're gonna step this right leg out towards the front, and we're gonna swing this right arm. Boom. So all we're doing is we're stepping that right leg out, and we're using the momentum of our arm to swing ourselves all the way around towards the back. And you want to really twist your body to get the most out of that move. So we're hitting boom. We're then going to use the momentum of this right arm to swing us back around, and we're going to pivot on that left leg. So our left leg is not actually moving. Our left leg is staying still while we hit boom and boom. So we finish like so. So that right leg is stepping forwards and back, and the arm is just swinging and back. And as we swing that arm back, we want to have it finish on our right knee. We want to push our body through, kind of like you're doing a little snake. So that's going to look like push and snake through, like so. We're then going to hit boom, boom. So that right leg is just going to twist in twice. But as you twist your leg in, your hip is naturally going to push up. So your left hip is naturally going to pop. So we're just doing 2 of those. And as we do them, we're leant forward, our arms are crossed in a bit of a fish shape, and we're just popping twice. From here, we're going to step forward on this left leg, which the weight is off. We're going to step forward like so. We're going to step this right leg out, and we're going to do 2 more pops. But this time our arms are going to click down. So that right leg is just twisting in, and that right hip is going to pop, and all our arms are doing are clicking down and down, like so. And from here, we have a count. So just lean into that right hip, circle around, and just push your arms around like so, ready to go into the next step. From here, we're going to step on this left leg, which the weight should be off. We're going to step forward, and our right arm is going to come up like so. We're then going to step forward on this left leg, and we're going to bring our arm down the side of our face like so. So that is just 2 steps, push and push. And I feel like these 2 steps are very like leading with the chest. So the more that you kind of like make this quite dramatic, the better that it will look. But we're crossing that right leg over as we bring that right arm down. We're then going to step out on this left leg, and we're going to hit circle, so our hips are circling to the left, so it's like so, and then we're going to do another circle to the left, but this time we're going to bend low, so that's up and down, and our arms are just in front of us in this loose position with our hands in a fist, so we're hitting circle and push. From here we're going to step on this left leg, we're going to step to the front, we're going to drop our arms, we're going to step on the right, you're going to look towards the front for like a second before you step back on that left, and then you spin around to face the front, finishing with your right arm on your hip and you're sunk into that right hip. From here the lyrics are going to say forgive me, so that's kind of where it gets into the chorus. We're going to hip dip again to the left, and we're going to bring this right arm up like so. We're then going to step on this right leg, and we're going to step forward as we drop that right arm back. We're then going to do a pas de bourrée, which is a 1 and 2. So it's 3 steps, that is dance terminology. So we've dropped that hand, we're stepping on this right leg, we're going to step right, left, right, like so. So all we're doing with our arms here, so we're going to step right, left, right, and as we step that right, we want our foot to be turned in, because we're going to pull it out like so. We're then going to cross 1, 2, so kind of like a who me, that kind of motion. We're going to cross our arms, we're going to stay still with the rest of our body, and we're going to bring that right leg in to join the left, and we're going to cross our arms like so. So that's just a boom and hit. We're then going to step our right leg out to the side on a toe and again facing in, and as we do so we're going to punch our arms down the back of our body, and we're going to tilt our head to the side, and then we're going to move our body with it. So that's going to look like 1 and. So all you want to think here is you're tilting your head and then you're contracting inwards to hit that second beat. From here we're going to step on this right leg, and we're going to hit 2 of those movements that we did at the beginning of the routine, but this time our arms are just going to push and push, so they're just pushing in this motion. So we're doing 2 of those, we're hitting and hitting. We're then going to step on this left leg, which the weight is off, and we're going to click our right arm around as we step, and we're going to bring that right leg in to join the left. We're then going to step back out on this right leg, and we're going to hit 1 and. So this is like a no, very sassy, and you really want to think about adding your head here, so you hit no and, so that's very defined. From here we're going to cross that right hand over to the left diagonal, we're going to do the same with the left hand like so. So that's going to be 1 and in, so we're going to bring them in and we're going to sink into that right hip, so that's going to look like 1 and hip. From here we're going to sink into that left hip once more, and we're going to bring both of our arms up this time, and then we're going to hit boom, and then you literally have like 4 counts to freestyle. So I kind of just brought it back in. You can do whatever you want to do there, just kind of freestyle till the end of that chorus section. But that is the end of all of the moves broken down. The beauty of these tutorials is that you can literally rewind as many times as you need to go over any of the sections. Obviously, because this is a tutorial going up on YouTube, I can't go over every single section multiple times. That would be like the ideal situation that would happen in an hour-long class, but because these are tutorials for YouTube, the beauty is you can rewind as many times as you want to and keep going over it, and then when you are ready you can practice with the music. But I am going to go through the whole routine from the beginning, so let's take it back all the way to the beginning and go through all of the steps. So we're going to hit 5, 6, 7, 8, cross and up, push, 1 and 2, out and out, step, cross, 1, 2, hip and hip, step, back, forward, in, 1 and hit, out, push and up, jump and hit, around and push, 3, hit, step and hit, push and step on the left, step on the right, out and hip, circle, left, right, left, turn, hip and forward, pas de bourrée, hip, 1 and hit, boom, boom, push and push, round and no, oh, hit and hit, 1 and 2 and 3, style till the end. But that is the end of this tutorial. I really hope that you guys have managed to learn this routine. If you do manage to learn, I would absolutely love to watch you guys dance this routine. You can tag me on any of my socials and I will always watch and repost you guys. But apart from that, like I said, please don't forget to subscribe if you are new here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.